Good evening. My name is Christine Zucker, and I'm the Director of Development here at Bridge House and Ready to Work. Thank you for joining us for our 6th annual Farm to Table Dinner, a celebration of impact. Tonight, we hope to inspire you virtually. Tonight, we are celebrating the impact of our many programs for adults experiencing homelessness, including Basic Needs, Community Table Kitchen, and Ready to Work. We have an unstoppable commitment to continue to provide innovative and effective solutions to our communities in Boulder, Aurora, Denver metro region, and beyond. I'd like to start by thanking our sponsors, for whom we can't do this without. Gold sponsors are the Wolf Family Foundation, SWBC Mortgage, Amanda and John Sessa Group, Compass Kalush Group, Boulder Community Health, and the Premier Credit Union of Colorado. Thank you. I'd also love to give special thanks to Chef John and his team from Community Table Kitchen for providing the delicious meals we enjoyed at our homes. Over 100 homes in our Boulder, Denver metro region this evening. Thank you, Chef John. I'd also want to give a shout out to our board of directors for its ongoing guidance and support. Again, we can't do it without you. And for our executive team for the impactful work that you create every day. Isabel McDevitt, Wood Medford, Melissa Green, and Brian Arnold, and Chef John. Thank you so much. Tonight, our goal is to raise $200,000 for innovative programs. No amount is too small, and we appreciate any and all support you can give. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce Tim Wolf, our board chair, and please enjoy the rest of the program.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for your participation this evening at our 6th annual Farm to Table Dinner. Without you, we wouldn't be here. I also want to thank Isabel McDevitt for her inspiring leadership, her team for their great expertise, Wood Medford Chief Program Officer, Melissa Green Chief Operating Officer, for their empathy, perseverance, and to our trainees and ready-to-work graduates who bring courage, commitment, and hard work every day. Thank you to our Bridge House board for their amazing support, and a special shout out to Christine Sikor for her hard work and creativity to make this happen in the many different places we're all having dinner tonight. Thank you all. As I think you know, this is our most important fundraiser of the entire year, and know that we are doing our best to persevere in an uncertain environment. We're fully aware and motivated to make Bridge House even more effective in helping those who are experiencing homelessness, who seek to reclaim and redirect their lives. In this challenging environment, we owe it to those we serve not just to survive, but to thrive. We want to do more to make Bridge House and our Ready to Work programs even more effective in helping end homelessness one person at a time. The best organizations aren't just coping during the pandemic. They're looking for new ways to make their teams even stronger, more effective, and more innovative. I truly believe that Bridge House is one of those best organizations and worthy of your support. So thank you for being here. Your help says a great deal about you, your group at dinner, and the community that we all share. Your being here today proclaims loudly that we can and will make the world a little better than we found it. And we know our challenge will likely become greater before it lessens. However pronounced our challenges before the pandemic might have been, it's certain that our work to help house, employ, skill build, and graduate from Ready to Work will become only tougher in the months ahead. So thank you for your support to whatever extent you can. Resources you entrust to us will be used in the most effective way to help the folks we're privileged to serve. Thank you all. Have a great dinner. Have a good night, and cheers.
Bum, hobo, bag lady, the homeless. We call them Jose, Dave, Stella, and they call themselves chef, crew supervisor, mom. They're not numbers or stats or stories. They're people. No, not exactly like you, but not as different as you'd think. And if you look them in the eye, you'll see a person who, yes, used to be homeless, but someone that you can trust, that you can hire, that you can live by. So shake their hand. At Bridge House, we're changing people's lives, one at a time. And that includes you.
Hello. Well, welcome to Bridge House's Ready to Work House, where I'm coming to you live tonight on Wednesday night. So for those of you eating dinner, I hope you're having a wonderful dinner tonight. So this is where people are changing their lives, one life at a time. I'm Scott Medina, Director of Community Relations, and I'm here in the conference room of not just a building, but a home for 44 people. There is another Ready to Work house in Aurora, which also is home for a capacity of another 50 people. And all these people are the trainees in our year-long employment program called Ready to Work. You've just seen some of their faces in that brief montage, and in tonight's program, you're going to hear from many of them directly in their own words. It's going to be powerful and inspiring, and at times heartbreaking, when you consider the journey that our trainees have been through to stand here today. But they do stand here. With our help, they are literally turning their lives around, just like the 208 graduates who have been here before them. In addition to Ready to Work, Bridge House has always been active in addressing the basic needs of people experiencing homelessness with initiatives like our popular community table dinner program, where some of you may have volunteered before. Of course, that food is prepared at our very own community table kitchen, which we will be showing you in just a minute. Our kitchen also actively prepares what we call mission meals. So these mission meals are cooked right in our kitchen and then sent out to a host of other nonprofits and schools to feed hungry people throughout Boulder County. Thus, we leverage the full potential of our kitchen in a variety of social missions while also providing job training for our trainees as they learn to work efficiently in a commercial kitchen. So get ready, as tonight we share with you the stories of those who we serve, and also words from some of our amazing staff who are doing the real work on the ground right here. Again, I'm coming to you live right now, so it's kind of exciting knowing that you're all over not only Boulder and Denver, but even the country. So welcome. So here's how it's going to work. The program will run just under an hour long, and we encourage you to stay with us live, but if you need to be elsewhere before the end, you can always play back the entire program. And I just want to mention that some of the videos you're going to see are what we might call home videos of varying volume levels, so occasionally you may need to adjust your monitor volume a little bit. Thanks. An important element is for you to have your phones out. Now, I know usually we would tell you to put your phones away, but your phone is an easy way that you're going to be able to interact with us in just a little bit. So go get your phones out now, or you can also use your computer, especially if you're watching on that. We've got an amazing array of delicious ways that you can support us. And by delicious, I'm talking about our food, our brownies, and more. So stay tuned for that. I'll be back in just a few minutes to share more. But for now, we're about to travel to our community kitchen in East Boulder, where you can hear from Chef John, who oversees all of our culinary endeavors, including the meals that many of you are eating tonight. So here comes Chef.
Hey, how you doing? Chef John here. Just wanted to say welcome to the Farm to Table Dinner. Another extraordinary event and evening planned for you all. Good food, good people. I wanted to just take a second and personally thank all of you for your continued support, because without you, we couldn't do what we do. We couldn't do the training. We couldn't see our graduates move on in with their new life, and your donations and your time really helps make all that possible. So again, I'd like to say thank you and tell you a little bit about the dinner. So, this time of year, there's an amazing bounty of food. It was really kind of hard to decide what we were going to serve, but we're taking advantage of what's really in season right now. So, wonderful tomatoes, peaches, just we're in the middle of 2 seasons, so it's just really awesome. But I think you're going to really enjoy it. And for those that are doing the take and bake menu, these are items that are on the take and bake menu currently. So if you like what you get this evening, and you can always reorder. We have plenty of it here. And then we're going to be doing also a new menu coming up for the fall. So I think you're going to enjoy that. There's some really good stuff there as well. But just wanted to get, this is my office, as you can see. So this is where we work. And this is where a lot of things happen. And, we're pretty happy with how people have come to really find themselves. And, some of them never thought of cooking before. But, you spend 9 months with me and something's going to happen. Either you're going to like cooking or you're not going to like cooking, one of the two. But we've had some really good success stories out of here. And, you guys made this possible. Your support, even during this pandemic and, these challenging times. This is a first, this is kind of a virtual dinner, so we'll have to see how this goes. But, we're always willing to try something. And dessert, I got to tell you, this peach cobbler is going to be outstanding. This gluten-free apple crisp, outstanding. So and for those of you taking the take and bake menu, you've had our brownies before, the Danconia brownies, they're outstanding. So I think there's a little bit of everything for everybody. I hope you enjoy it. And once again, thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for Farm to Table 2020. As this is a virtual event, we have 2 main ways that you can give and or purchase items in our program. On the screen in front of you, you'll see the website in which you would need to go to either donate or purchase items. Scrolling along the bottom of the screen is the ability to do text Bridgehouse to make a donation. Let's explore these 2 areas a little more clearly. By going to boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT, Farm to Table, you'll be taken to our main page in which you have the ability to purchase items directly on the page, as well as complete a donation based on the amount that you wish. If for whatever reason you want to give via cash or check, you have the ability to send an email to Brenda at Boulder Bridge House, who will process your request. All of this will be available throughout the entire program, and will provide you with confirmation via receipt based upon your entry. The second method is to text Bridge to 80888. Once we've selected that, we type in the word Bridge and hit enter. We'll receive a response. In many cases, you'll have to choose Send to verify that you'll accept any charges, and you'll receive a response back. That response back will have a link to the Boulder Bridge House mobile cause app. This will allow you to make a single one-time gift or monthly, quarterly, or annual gifts. Again, this is available with credit and or debit card. For cash items, you can contact Brenda at Boulder Bridge House. Thanks for your time and enjoy our program.
Okay, you've gotten the lowdown now on how to interact with us, whether it's through your phone or your computer. And now that you've seen where the food comes from Chef John, we want to give you a chance to experience it further. So remember, every dollar that you put towards our food, our brownies, our services, is what helps fund these transformative programs that get people out of homelessness. And what could be more of a win-win than that? So we're going to take a little while right now. I'm going to outline 6 different ways that you can join us in these win-win opportunities. And so for all of these, you can do just what those instructions said before. You can either use your computer going to boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT, which stands for Farm to Table, or you can use your cell phone dial 80888, type the word bridge, send it, and that'll get you into the same setup there. Okay, and if all else fails, you can just email Brenda at boulderbridgehouse.org, and she'll be able to assist you. Okay, so I'm going to go through these 6 things because they're very exciting and they're very diverse as well. So we're going to start off first with, and you can see on the screen there a little bit more about it, the dinner for 10 at our community table kitchen. So this is our community table kitchen event space on East Arapahoe in Boulder. And this private space is going to be yours for a group of 10 people to have a customized dinner there. Okay, so our amazing culinary team led by Chef John, who you just met, will prepare a custom menu for you and your guests. It's going to be an evening to remember with full exclusive access to our reception and dining space. It's all yours to enjoy. There's plenty of spacing there, so you can do social distancing no problem and follow CDC guidelines. The dates and the menu will be arranged between you and Chef. It is BYOB, and the sale price is $1,200 for the full customized dinner for you and total party of 10 people. And we've got a total of 10 of these that we can sell. So if you're interested in this, people have done this in the past couple of years. It's been a big hit. You know, Chef comes out and talks to them about the menu even while the party is happening. A lot of times it's actually served by the trainees in our program. It's a very meaningful and delicious way for you and your guests to find out more firsthand, first bite, about the program. So if you're interested in this, you just do the phone or the computer that we just talked about and bid for that right now. The next item we're going to go to is our landscaping by our Ready to Work outdoor crew. So this outdoor crew has over 8 years of experience doing light landscaping, including weeding, mulching, debris cleanup, basic tree and bush trimming. So you're going to have access to a crew of 3 trainees and their supervisor. And they're going to come out for either an afternoon or a morning session and help, clean up your yard, do a special project you've been putting off wanting to do. Maybe this fall you want to do something, or maybe you want to wait till after the winter and next spring do it. Either way, you can purchase this now, and it's good for a year. These are exterior projects only that we're talking about, no power tools involved. But we'll be ready to go, and it's only $550. So when you're choosing something like this, you're going to hire somebody to do your projects like it, but when you put the money into the Ready to Work outdoor crew, then all that money is actually helping to fund the program and literally fund the trainees who are working on it. So great win-win. Okay, next we're going to do something that is kind of unusual. You won't find this really anywhere else. It's our annual holiday, Christmas holiday, huge blowout meal that we do every year on Christmas Day at 12 o'clock. Hundreds of people come out to this, and this is something very dear to my heart. I've been running this for years, probably had many of you there as volunteers. It's also probably the most popular volunteer opportunity, certainly over the holidays, because a lot of people want to be of service. They want to have a deeper meaning over the holidays, and this is the way to do it, because you're serving people delicious food. They're coming, they want community, they want connection during these alienating times for them. It's very powerful. And I get so many volunteer requests, I have to turn tons of them down because we just don't have room for everyone. So what we decided to do is turn this sort of into a VIP experience, where if you want for yourself a total of 4, so your family or friends can come, and we'll set you up with whatever kind of volunteer experience that you would prefer to have, because there's a number of options for that day, and just have a really memorable time. All details will be subject to CDC guidelines at that time, so we'll see exactly how it plays out, but it will be a powerful project. And so for this, we've got 4 groups of 4 who can do this with us. We're asking for a contribution of $2,000. Obviously, this kind of money is going towards the meal, it's going towards the programs, but it's going toward the overall effort, and also having you be able to contribute on different levels and have it be a win-win in that kind of way. So think about that if you want to be there for the holidays with us. Okay, now we're going to switch to the food a bit. Yes, dinners from our community table kitchen. Now, a lot of you tonight are eating take and bake dinners right at home. I hope you really enjoyed them. The menu has a wide variety of selections. You know, we've got stir fries, seasonal salads, lasagna. That's my favorite. Enchiladas. There's vegetarian and gluten-free options available, and they shift the menus throughout the different seasons, so different things crop up. So they're very affordable, and each one feeds a family of 4. So you get a lot of food for a small price, and then you don't have to cook. It's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer you 12 meals for the coming year. So that's one each month. You're going to get your night of dinner is handled, and it's only $240 for the whole year. So this, we can do an unlimited number of these. Last year at our farm to table, we auctioned these off, and they just went like hotcakes. They're really popular. You may even want to purchase one for yourself, and maybe even a friend. You know, a friend who could really use some help with preparing dinner and just having a night off from not having to cook. Or if you have a student who's in town who could use that help. Great value, delicious food, and again, just a great win-win opportunity. Remember, the more that you hire us to feed you through take and bake and catering, the more funding we have to feed hungry people in the community through our Mission Meals programs, and the more job training we have for our trainees to experience. It's just a fantastic win-win arrangement. So if you want to order this 12 meals for the coming year, one a month, get on the phone right now, text 80888, text the word bridge to that, or go to your computer to boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT for farm to table, and you can order it right there. All right, we're going to keep going on the food front. This time it's to our delicious Danconia brownies. Now, I know some of you have already had these, and because I've just heard the compliments and the raves, you know, left and right from them. And what we're going to do is we're going to leverage this even further, that you can have all of your holiday shopping done right now. I know it's the beginning of September. You haven't even thought about the holidays yet, probably. But now we're going to take care of gifts. You can take care of 10 people's gifts right here, because to each of those people, we're going to send them a huge, delicious box of an assortment of 16 of our truffle brownies that are just incredible. And you're going to send us their names and addresses, and we're going to ship it out. We're going to package it, ship it. It's handled. Your holiday shopping is done for 10 people. So really good deal, really delicious deal, very easy, and it's only $350 for all 10 of them. And it's done. Again, you might want to order one for yourself. You might want to order one of these packages. I don't know. Maybe you want to do multiple of them. But again, go on the phone or our website, and you can see the holiday gifts from Danconia brownies to get those. Again, we sold these last year, and they just went like hotcakes then too, or hot brownies, really fast. Okay, and so our final thing that I'm going to mention is it's a new VIP experience that we've conjured up. It's called the Community Table Kitchen VIP for 1 year. So remember at the beginning of this, I talked about a dinner party for 10 people. This is included in that. So if you were thinking about maybe doing the dinner party for 10 people, you might actually want to upgrade to this. You can see. So you get one of those dinners, custom with Chef John, for 10 people in our kitchen location. You also get a 20% discount for the whole year on all take and bake orders that you want to have with your own personal VIP code. You get a 10% discount for all orders of the Danconia's brownies. And you also get VIP access to our community table kitchen cafe and marketplace at Boulder Community Health. Now, you may not know about this yet. We actually have a cafe that's separate from our kitchen location. It's about a mile further west at Boulder Community Health, which is the local hospital here. It's not right in the hospital. It's in that right across the street in that new area that they've built. And it's our cafe. It's open on mornings or lunches. Great paninis we've got, sandwiches, salads. So just stop in there anytime to pick up one of those. And if you're in this program, you'll get VIP access. You'll get a $100 gift card for the cafe and priority ordering as well. So this VIP experience is $19.95. And, for this, it's something where you're supporting Bridge House on on a monetary level, getting a lot of perks for it, and really becoming a closer friend and ally of ours in our social enterprises. So those are the 6 ways that you can do it. Anything from being, VIP to having 12 meals throughout the coming year, to the brownies, gift holiday boxes, to volunteering on Christmas Day. I mean, lots of options. We hope you'll go to your phone or your computer and purchase some of these. Again, great win-win opportunities. All these sale items are going to be offered this whole program, so you can do it at any time. And now to give you more of a sense of what your support is directly going towards, next we're going to have a really moving overview that outlines Bridge House's effective approach. And later on, you'll be hearing more directly from the trainees in our programs themselves. So I'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy the videos to come, and we'll see you in a little while.
Homelessness has reached unprecedented levels in the United States. With over 500,000 unique individuals experiencing homelessness on any given night, cities across the country are struggling. Our solutions are not working. We need new, fresh ideas to help people get back on their feet and help communities end homelessness. Bridge House's Ready to Work program provides that missing piece to address homelessness in this country. We solve homelessness through work. Ready to Work provides a unique opportunity for adults experiencing homelessness to transform their lives. We provide immediate access to a job and social enterprise, a safe place to live, and a community of support. We demonstrate to the community what is possible when you give someone experiencing homelessness the chance to get back to work. Having a job in a ready-to-work social enterprise is more than just a paycheck. Sure, it's an opportunity to build a resume, to build some work experience, but most importantly, it's a chance to have a purpose and to have a stepping stone back into a mainstream career. Because Ready to Work is able to fund approximately 50% of our operating budget through social enterprise earned revenue, we are able to leverage philanthropic dollars and make them go further towards ending homelessness in our communities. We are also able to provide safe, affordable housing coupled with supportive services. Our dormitory-style ready-to-work houses offer clean and sober living and a community of support.
We're not a one-and-done program. If someone struggles with a particular issue, we grab them, we increase the treatment they may need, and we help them get the resources they need to be successful.
Ready to Work gave me life at a time where I had no hope. And I felt that I had nothing. Ready to Work brought that to me. What we give back to the community is a much better person than was taken from that community.
3 out of 4 Ready to Work trainees graduate after 1 year with full-time jobs in housing. This is significant, not only for the individual and their family, that they have left the streets behind, but also for the community, because these expensive and insidious cycles of homelessness, joblessness, and incarceration are a burden. Each Ready to Work graduate represents not only a personal success, but success for the community overall.
Partnering with Ready to Work is giving us another opportunity to hire entry-level roles at Boulder Community Health. Not only are we able to hire incredible people, but we're also having the benefit of Ready to Work case management service to support those individuals in those roles. It's doing amazing work in the community. It's incredibly tangible. We are giving back as an organization and community, but flip it around, we are meeting the needs of our organization in the process.
Every community in America is struggling with homelessness, leaving communities wondering what to do. Ready to Work is a solution that can work anywhere. A work-first model should exist in every city in this country. This is how we solve homelessness. Let's get it done.
Hi, everyone. I'm former Governor John Hickenlooper. Thank you for having me join you virtually today. When I was mayor of Denver, I saw firsthand the need for innovative and effective solutions to homelessness. Working together, we built thousands of units of affordable housing, and we reduced chronic homelessness by more than 60%. But it's clear our work is far from done. I want to thank all of you for joining me in supporting Bridge House and Ready to Work today. Bridge House's uniquely effective Ready to Work program is an example of the on-the-ground innovation we need in order to aggressively reduce homelessness in our communities. The combination of housing and employment and social enterprise is not only needed for the people the program helps, but provides a practical solution for local businesses and government agencies. Now, with the increased challenges we face with the rise in unemployment and the threats of evictions caused by COVID-19, even more people are at risk of homelessness. Communities need solutions more than ever. Ready to Work is perfectly positioned to help address our increasing needs. By running viable businesses that provide meaningful paid work and by providing housing and support, Ready to Work is a solution we can all agree on. I hope to see Ready to Work expand in Colorado and beyond. Thank you all so much for supporting Bridge House, Ready to Work, and their efforts to reduce homelessness one person at a time.
It's been a good program for me. It's way better than what the alternative was, which was halfway house or prison. So I do have 3 kids that I'm trying to better my life for, besides doing it for myself. So yeah, the people here are different than what you would get in a halfway house or obviously jail. You know, you have opportunity here. You have a chance to work on you. Let me just start there, because if I would have went to the halfway house or something, you got to jump right into life. You don't have a choice. You don't have a chance. Being here, I've actually had a chance to kind of like work on myself from the inside out versus just, you know, barely getting by. And stability, sobriety, being with my kids, the housing. There's just a lot of opportunity here if you take advantage of it and use it. If you just come because it's a place to be, then it's not gonna work out for you the way I see it. So I've definitely been using the time that I have to work on myself. So
I got released from prison and I went to a friend's house expecting the world, expecting that this is where I was gonna be. The next morning, I was awakened and told that I couldn't stay here. So I went walking and I walked to King Soopers in Colorado Springs, and I sat down on the curb and I thought about my whole life. I thought about, is this where I want to be at? When it became a time where I could call people, I called a friend of mine and she said, well, I get you up to Denver and you have me for the whole day, and all we're gonna do is find you a place to be. And that's what we did. And my last stop on the list was right here at Ready to Work, Aurora. I was met by the door by a man named Gary, who said he had me fill out the paperwork. I filled out the paperwork. He said, come join us tomorrow. And I came and I felt that this was the spot. At first, I'll be honest, I thought it was too good to be true. I walked through and I was like, they can't be giving us all this. They can't be allowing us to have access to all this, but they did.
I got recommended through drug court, the Ready to Work program, just to help me get in my homelessness, my addiction, trying to give me some kind of stability. I've been here since December. I have 14 months clean and sober. Completed the Parents on a Mission class, all towards trying to reunite with my children who, I've caused a lot of hurt and damage. I work on the open space crew. It's a really physical, really demanding job, but it's helping me get back to some kind of shape and giving me some kind of meaning in my life. This program is like a lifesaver for me. When my daughters got taken and my dad passed away, it was a really downhill, very hard struggle. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to be here.
What do you want to do after Ready to Work?
I want to become a certified addiction counselor, give back to people that are coming from the same place as me. Let them know that even though you've gone down one road, you can always come back and be something productive.
Did you have time to take care of all the little things that are hard to take care of when you're out struggling in the world. You know, you're either in debt, or you maybe have a substance abuse problem, or in my case, it was just stability. I really wanted to settle down, and it gave me the chance to save some money, make some connections, and I don't know, just make a transition in my life. It's more than just a work program. The people really do care about the clients. You know, they're not just doing a job. They really are invested in you. And even after you leave the program, they're still invested in you. They want you to do well, you know?
Hey there, this is John Terr, President and CEO of the Boulder Chamber, with a special note of appreciation to our great friends at Bridge House. We particularly appreciate Bridge House for the way they lift the unhoused population in our community and help them to become productive and contributing members of our workforce. And they do it through amazing, innovative social entrepreneur programs like Ready to Work and the Community Table. Both of those initiatives teach their clients great skills that help them become independent, contributing citizens. And that is a wonderful contribution both to the clients they serve as well as our community. So thank you, Bridge House. And I know as I'm eating my delicious farm-to-table dinner that I'm going to be eating for a great cause. So to all of you, enjoy, and thank you, Bridge House.
Well, hello again. So I hope you've enjoyed some of those personal stories and testimonials that we've been showing you to give a better sense of our programs. Remember that every dollar that you contribute is supporting real people just like these. And you can continue to give throughout this program at any time you wish. Now, I hear that the computer is going over fine. Some people may be having a little difficulty with the phone, the texting. So if you have access to a computer or even on your phone, you could go to boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT for farm to table. boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT. And that's where you can access all of the sale items I talked about. If you can't do either of those, you could just email Christine at boulderbridgehouse.org. So Christine at boulderbridgehouse.org. Let her know what you might want to purchase, whether it's the brownies or the take and bake meals, 12 of them, or whatever, and we can get that sorted out. So next I'd like to introduce Brian Arnold, who runs our Ready to Work Aurora program. And we're also going to include some stats on how we've been responding to the challenges of COVID in this era. So you'll hear a little bit more about that as well. And then I'll be back a little while later. All right. See you in a bit.
Hi, this is Brian Arnold. I'm the program director here at Ready to Work Aurora. And just so excited these times. You know, we've just been able to graduate about 8 folks right out of our program in this last month. And it's been difficult because we've had the COVID that we didn't know what was going to happen. And we have a lot of folks here that were worried about not only their families. We were unfortunate at the beginning that we lost 2 individuals that were here. But we rallied and we were able to really look at what is it going to take to keep people safe, but yet still meet our mission goals. And those mission goals, of course, are everybody to graduate and to have that place to live and have that place to work. And so we actually shut down for about 4 weeks. We spent a whole bunch of time just really working on the individuals and support and what was needed. And we didn't know what would happen. And we came out of it where, people were able to get jobs, people were able to get pretty good jobs, and then we're able to graduate people into their own place. So thank you for your support. Thank you for what you're helping us do. We're excited about the future and continuing to grow.
I've been here through all of COVID. I think Ready to Work, the Bridge House has done an excellent job trying to make sure everybody's safe and also trying to still run the program and still be able to give people a chance to get in here. I'm a lead here, and I usually work with the interns coming in. It's nice being able to help people kind of achieve a place in the house like I did, and so they'll have a better life tomorrow.
And while you've been at Ready to Work, what have some of your goals been?
I've only wanted to rebuild my relationship with my children. Since I've been here, I've reunited with them. I talk to them every week. I have visits with them. I definitely want to get a stable environment, a stable home, so when I get out of here, they'll have some place to go, and I can help raise them.
I'm in the Ready to Work program. I found out about the program. I had fallen on hard times. I was getting into it with my son, so I moved. I was, trying to find something, some kind of help. And there was a lady there who was telling me about the Ready to Work program. I've been here, I've been working on sobriety because I was drinking a lot. And it's just giving me a lot of hope for the future. So I'm really happy that I found this program.
When this hit, it made me homeless. I lost my apartment. I had to fend for myself. I didn't really know which way to go. I went to a homeless shelter. From that homeless shelter, I found out about you guys. And it was great. You opened the door to me. I was no longer sick at that time. I knew I was going to get my job back like in 6 months. And this program really did help me at that time. Being a homeless person, this was the greatest thing ever. I got back on my feet. I got to work with the company. You guys cared about us. And that means a lot. It means a lot to a person that has been brought down to a knee and is ready to come back swinging. I'm grateful for everything that you've done here. To me, it's like a organization that should have been here a long time ago.
I had a problem with alcohol for the last 26 years, during which time I also owned a very large engineering firm here in Denver. So alcohol just sneaks up on you, basically. It goes from making you relaxed and comfortable at night to where you're finding out you need it during the day to keep from shaking and stuff. And then that last 6 years, it got way out of control. My ex-wife took the kids to Minnesota, back home. My company, I went out of business and laid off 12 people during that period of time. Lost my house and basically was living with friends, and then friends were telling me, you can't stay here. I found this place. They just started bringing in some new people after this COVID thing, and I had gone to the hospital and got cleared, and I just accidentally had that paper and met with the staff here, and they were able to get me in that day because I didn't have any place to go. The normal thing around here is when you come in, you're in isolation, you wear masks and stuff like that. You do jobs around the building. All other tenants here all have jobs and take care of our space. Now, this is our home, basically. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be sober. It's been so long.
My name is Rob Vissers. I'm the President and CEO of Boulder Community Health. I'm also an emergency physician and a member of the Bridge House Board. Bridge House and Boulder Community Health share a common interest in the health, wellness, and success of our shared homeless population in Boulder. Nowhere has it been more evident the concern for the safety and well-being of this population than in how amazingly well Bridge House managed COVID and this pandemic and recent crisis. Not only were they able to ensure the safety of their employees and the trainees, but they were able to maintain this important programming throughout this difficult time. Beyond that, they participated in Feed the Front Lines. This is an effort of restaurants and others to provide food to our healthcare providers during this time of crisis, and also to provide that important moral support. I am forever grateful for what Bridge House has done for our homeless population, for our community, and for Boulder Community Health. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Green. I am the Chief Operating Officer for Bridge House, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for attending our virtual farm to table, and I hope you're enjoying the evening, and I hope you've enjoyed your meals prepared by Chef John and his team. I wanted to share just a quick message from our leadership team. We want to thank you for all of your support and your time and dedication to helping us have one of the most unique programs that I think we have, our Ready to Work program. As you know, it is the only Work First program that we have here in the state of Colorado. And we really just want to say thank you for believing in us and believing in the work that we do, and more importantly, believing in our trainees that they can have this time to take the opportunity to work within the Ready to Work program and really create a platform that they can launch from, so they can have their best lives, reach all the goals that they want to meet. It's really fun and enjoyable for us as a team to be able to work with our trainees on an individual basis and really customize every part of their program as they're moving through from day one to graduation to aftercare. We customize every piece of that. We work closely with our trainees and community partners to make sure that everything that they can possibly need, we put in all those wraparound services, everything they can possibly need just to be able to launch and graduate and, be a productive part of community and come back and share their stories with the new trainees coming through. It's just an amazing program. So thank you so much for your time. And I really hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you and be safe.
Hello, good evening. It is my pleasure to be with you tonight live. Thank you so much for joining us virtually. This is kind of fun, isn't it? Not as fun as being together, but this is a great substitute. 2020 has certainly been the year of the pivot, and this event is no exception. I want to give a huge thanks to Christine. She and her team have worked tirelessly, especially Dan and Scott, to make this evening possible. Everyone has done a masterful job changing course and creating this evening to celebrate impact online. Many thanks to Chef John and the CTK and Danconia's team who stepped up once again with incredible food. Thank you to our staff and volunteers who pulled off this logistical mastery to get many of you dinner this evening. It is because of you and our community partners that our programs thrive. Tonight's event is on track to be our most successful yet. Thank you for being part of our solutions. Last but not least, I want to speak directly to our staff. Every day, you provide a continuum from the most basic of needs, food and a safe place to be, to our most structured opportunities of jobs and housing. Because of you, we change lives every day. I want to thank you personally and abundantly for all of your hard work. You have not skipped a beat in 2020. We have been open 24/7 despite the odds. Team, you are our frontline heroes. Tonight, you have seen a glimpse into the many faces of homelessness. We have said for years that homelessness is a symptom of many things gone wrong, that the faces of homelessness are diverse. From the incredible people you have met tonight, Mindy to Arthur, Justin to Darmina, Kurt to Stefan, and many others, you have seen a range of age, race, background, and circumstance. You have also seen a common resolve, a common commitment to seize opportunities to provide that we provide to help them leave the streets behind. You have seen hope, you have seen humanity, and you have seen potential. The scope of our challenge is great. Homelessness is at the nexus of many societal failings that are only being exposed and exacerbated as we battle COVID-19, natural disasters caused by climate change, and racial tensions in our country. Each of these catastrophes has a human toll, often resulting in the loss of a home, a job, a livelihood, displacement, or worse. Before the pandemic, 550 people were experiencing homelessness on the street each night. Now it is estimated to rise by 50% with the end of eviction moratoriums. That's 250,000 more people on the streets each night. The economic downturn as the result of the pandemic has hit hard. We've gone from unprecedented lows in unemployment to a spike of more than 10% and now just below 10%. For the 80% of people experiencing homelessness who are unemployed, this only makes that challenge greater. Our programs also serve a disproportionate number of people of color and with barriers to employment, such as criminal background. We see the racial disparities firsthand. We see discrimination against people with criminal backgrounds firsthand. We also focus on building their social capital so that they may be able to succeed, not just with Ready to Work, but in the future, in their own employment and housing. So let's face these realities head on. 2020 remains a year of challenge, but not despair. With these challenges, we can find clarity in our purpose and translate that into concrete action. You have heard that Bridge House is unstoppable and are resolved to get this right. We will not be satisfied until we can, for every person and every community, have a balanced, right-size continuum of basic needs, housing, employment, and services to eradicate street homelessness. Now is the time to act. We have the attention of communities nationwide and here at home. We not only have an opportunity to adapt, expand, and innovate, but the imperative to do so. A cornerstone of our efforts at Bridge House and Ready to Work has been our core belief and founding premise that people experiencing homelessness are no different than you and me. All responses to addressing homelessness should be focused on integrating people back into the mainstream. So what are we at Bridge House going to do? First, jobs. As part of the new landscape and recovery efforts, we will continue to work in our current industries, but we will also explore partnerships with industries that are emerging during this unprecedented time. We will not only pursue training, but career-oriented jobs that include healthcare, green jobs, and more. Second, housing. We have demonstrated a unique ability to create housing stock out of commercial properties. Ready to Work House that you see tonight was once an office building. Now, with office buildings and other commercial properties vacant, we hope to share this experience and develop more options along the housing spectrum to house more people. Third, support. We need to grow the social capital of those we serve. We provide important relationships and access for those who have been disenfranchised. We will do this by leveraging our own resources and by connecting with others. We have also doubled down on our efforts to provide mental health and addiction recovery support, as we know rates of addiction are rising with the incredible struggles of 2020. Today, right now, we are pursuing these efforts in the communities we call home, Boulder and Aurora. We are also providing technical assistance to other communities so that they too can enhance their efforts to include work-first solutions to address homelessness. We are helping them with creative housing models to supplement their housing stock. And importantly, we are sharing our culture that truly provides and prioritizes health, well-being, humanity of those we serve who are experiencing homelessness by empowering them through real access to real opportunity. We have so much more work to do and so many more lives to touch. In 2020 and beyond, Bridge House will build upon our foundation of innovation. With your support, fueling the unflappable, unwavering, Herculean resolve of our clients and staff, we will keep moving forward. Let's get it done. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
I graduated from Bridge House 2018. And since I left Bridge House, I've been doing excavation, a lot of good work ethic, worked up in the in my company. I was able, from my hard work and savings, able to buy me a brand new truck and got an apartment, savings account, and just working and doing my part of the work. To this day, when I feed homeless people on Sundays, I give them coffee and apple pies, like accordingly. But I always point them to, when I tell them Bridge House will give them a fresh start in life and give them their life back, they just have to do their part.
I appreciate Ready to Work because in those programs, for me, it allowed me to do some work on myself. I use this time to invest in on myself. While I was at Ready to Work, I was working in the kitchen. At times, I worked in the kitchen. Then I did an outside crew. I worked on the landscaping. I did the open space. I did the lead as a house lead. I did that for a while. Just helped the interns transition into the program. A bit of a variety of things while I was here at Ready to Work. And the panel here is awesome. You know, you have your different categories. You have your aftercare case manager. You have your case managers. You got your specialists. Everyone. Then you got your intake counselor more so. I was just able to utilize each and every position here. They do their job genuinely, so it helped. Really never had a place to call my own. That was tough, trying to manage a job and not have nowhere to sleep at night. Having an addiction also would hinder me from working, and then I'd be on the streets dealing with this addiction. And it was just a struggle. It was a negative cycle that I was going in for a while. So I was able to get stable here and Ready to Work, and kind of like recalibrate, if you will.
I took a whole year to concentrate on myself. I do think that the program works, what they do, you know, to help get people back on their feet with, you know, a place to stay, eat, get to work, and then there's all the therapy and I had always, since I was 16 years old, been the caretaker, everything, and then, you know, just fell on my face one day. Here, helped me do that. And then again, it's the concentrating on myself, which I had never done before. I was always taking care of everybody else and not myself. I got back working as a surgical tech. I had my career back. Still the sole provider, but, you know, slowly getting my kids back. If I can do it, you guys can do it too.
So before I came to Ready to Work, I was homeless, felon, multiple DUIs. I had no chance at life. I had no idea what I wanted. I had no idea who I was. And coming to Ready to Work through knowing a friend that had come through here and had graduated, decided to come here and intern. And once I got in, it was one of the most excruciatingly painful, amazing experiences of my life. I was here for a year, and while I was here, I stayed clean the entire time. I worked on myself. I did therapy. I did stuff with really built relationships with the people in the house. Changed my life and found a purpose. I found out who I was, and I found out what I wanted to do with my life when I started going to school in the spring of this last year. And now I'll be starting my semester in the fall. I want to take nutrition and recovery and kind of combine that in a way with outdoor activities and kind of create my own business. And I think through Ready to Work and being staff here now, getting to know the people, you know, 5 to 10 years from now, I see that as a possibility. And that was something that I never would have imagined a year ago. And all of that is because of this program.
Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Kalush and I'm a realtor in Boulder. Bridge House is one of my favorite nonprofits to support for many reasons. I first learned about Bridge House a few years ago when I met Isabel McDevitt, and she told me about their Ready to Work program. I immediately knew I wanted to learn more and get involved, so I signed up for the Farm to Table dinner that year. I was so touched by the Ready to Work graduates that stood up and talked about their homeless situation and how Bridge House helped them get back on their feet and get them back to work. Homelessness is not going away. If anything, it's on the rise in the United States right now due to the current economic situation. I am going to continue to support Bridge House more and more for these reasons, and also tell my friends, family members, and clients about the organization in hopes that they get involved too. Thank you so much for coming tonight.
Make sure you can hear me. Can you hear me? All right. So welcome back to the Ready to Work House. We are live here. And, I wanted to share a little bit of the excitement that's going on right here. You've been listening to the trainees sharing their stories there. And we wanted to say hi to you in person from their home to your home. So I'm going to take this. First I'm going to put my mask on. All right. And I'm going to take you out into the hallway, and we're going to go see a bunch of our trainees who are out here who are excited just to say hi to you here. All right, here we come. Let's see you there. Hey, everyone, say hi. Thank you. Look at that. Look at this field of green down here. As far as you can see, that is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So this is their home. This literally is their house where they are, and they're all going out in the hallway there. They were excited to come out and just share that with you a bit, and just say hello to everybody. So we got to give you the real thing too. So it's not all pre-recorded. A lot of this is live. Okay, so we are in the home stretch here. We're finishing up our program, and want to tell you what we're going to do just for the last little bit here. For our finale, we're going to go the extra mile now to support these wonderful people you've just seen behind me and you've been hearing from all of tonight. And as you know, during this unprecedented year, nothing is certain. We really need your support to get through this time now more than ever. So this is where we do what we call the direct appeal. So when we've been in person in Farm to Tables in years past, I've been up on big stage, and we've had this very dynamic thing where people are raising up their bid numbers and pledging certain amounts of money, and that's really exciting. But since I can't see you through the screen right now, what we're going to do is use our phones and computers like we did previously. And for this part, the texting should work for just making a cash donation. So you would text 80888. That's 80888 to that number, type the word bridge, and you should be able to donate a certain amount of money. Or on your computer, also you can donate amount of money, boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT. So what I'm going to do is call out dollar amounts, and we're asking if you want to pledge to support for this crucial time, that dollar amount. When you hear that pledge amount that you want to support, then text on your phone or donate on your computer at that point. And we'll kind of do this virtually really quickly here. And remember, your gift is directly changing lives, just like the people that you've seen here tonight. So we're going to start at the $10,000 level. And again, this is for all of the programs you've been listening to. It's to help us get through this time of COVID, which is really challenging on nonprofits. And if you are able to generously donate at the $10,000 level, we'd love to hear from you right now to meet our goal of $200,000 for the night. That's what we're aiming to meet tonight. And you can see where we're at. We're at 142 right now, which is really exciting. We've been building up all night. So we've got a little ways to go, but we're getting close. So if you can donate at the $10,000 level, please text 80888 and the word bridge to that number or on your computer. And to give you an idea, $10,000 would pay for all of our Ready to Work trainees' uniforms for a whole year. So that's like their coats, their boots, their sweatshirts, hats, everything. They need really good equipment because they're out in the field all of the time. And for our outdoor crew and kitchen crew. So like a $10,000 donation. And wait, we've got a $10,000 donation coming in from the Buddha's family. Thank you so much. The Buddha's family, thank you so much for your generous support. If anyone else would like to join them for matching that $10,000 level, that'll get us toward our goal so much faster. Thank you so much for that generous donation. So now we're going to go down to a $5,000 level. This would be an incredibly generous gift to get. And I already see someone has already gone to the $5,000 level. Thank you, Alice Messenger, for your $5,000 gift. And this is just fantastic to bring us up to our goal. And we've got a gift coming in, $5,000 level, yes, from Chris and Anna Vincent. Thank you so much for this meaningful gift that's going to get us closer to our goal to support these funds. If you want to help donate at a $5,000 level, please just text in or on your computer right now. And we've got another one from Tim Wolf coming in at $5,000. Thank you so much, Tim. So now we're going to go to a $3,000 level. To give you an idea what $3,000 would support, this could, like, for example, sponsor our annual, two of our annual outdoor picnics that we do for our trainees. We put on really nice picnics on Memorial Day and Labor Day to reward them for a job well done and give them a nice, clean and sober holiday event. And here's something you may not have thought about. You know, for a lot of trainees, they haven't really experienced like a Labor Day party that's clean and sober. And so this is, you know, repatterning their experience, giving them new ways to look at how they can celebrate something. So, for example, $3,000 would help fund both of those parties for a year. And thank you to John and Sue Pollock, who have just given $3,000. And another anonymous donor has also given $3,000. So thank you so much. If you'd like to donate $3,000 as well, please contact us right away. We're going to go down to a $1,000 level now. So at this level, you could effectively be supporting 150 people have our mission meals that I talked about before, sending them 4-portion meals for 150 people. So that's a great value for a $1,000 level. So see if that's something that you could think about donating at this time. We'd love to get some $1,000 donations come in. Thank you so much. Okay, now going down to a $500 level, we'd love to have a lot of $500 gifts coming in. For example, this could help 2 of our trainees as they graduate and they're seeking housing to get with their rental deposits. That's what $500 could go for. So please text in 80888 to bridge for a $500 donation, or on your computer, you also can donate that at boulderbridgehouse.org/FTT. And then we're going to go down to our final level. There's a $100 level. And look, if you're listening to me and you've already been part of our program tonight, then you already have contributed, which is fantastic. And if you've been inspired, if you've been moved here, we just ask you to go a slight bit further, maybe give an extra $100 gift to really make some change for the people that you see just walking behind me right now. So a $100 gift could go for 50 meals for people experiencing homelessness, like at our community table dinners. That's what $100 would go towards. So last chance, bring those in right now. We'd really appreciate your support. And right now, I'm going to bring in Isabel to join me. Oh, and I see, wow, that number is really cruising up. I've been reading, I haven't seen, we're already up to 187. Wow. So we're really close to the $200,000 mark. This is fantastic. If you're still trying to connect with us, you've still got time. You can buy brownies, you can buy meals. And here is Isabel. Hi there.
Hi.
We're live. Hey.
Live. Great
Live on
job,
Wednesday
Scott.
I want to buy those brownies. I want to buy Take and Bake. And we are just, wow, about $12,000 to our goal, if I can do math. So thank you all so much. And
wasn't that cool, seeing all their trainees here? And
I know. Where are those trainees? Get those trainees. But this is amazing. And obviously, we are just humbled by your incredible support and inspired by, the people we serve to keep getting up and doing this every day. So we are just so grateful that you were with us tonight. Thank you, Scott, for keeping us rolling. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Christine. Thank you to the whole team. You can keep donating all night and spread the word. This will be recorded on YouTube. And I think we're good to go. Scott, any last words?
Well, just as our videos have said, and Isabel always says, in the face of homelessness, we aim to be unstoppable, and we really need your support to do that. So thanks for being with us tonight. It's been a great night. Hope you've enjoyed it.
It sure has. Stay with us for one final video, and then good night, and thank you so much for all you do to support our work to end homelessness.
Good night, everyone.
Stop. There's nothing in the world that can stop someone on a mission. And our mission is to be unstoppable. In the face of homelessness and in the face of doubt, we keep moving. There's nothing in the world that can stop us from creating opportunities to help people get a foothold, to overcome their challenges, and to go beyond all expectation. There's nothing in the world that can stop us from thinking of new, creative, awesome solutions to change their future and the future of the community. There's nothing in the world that can make us think this is something too complicated to solve. There's nothing in the world that can stop us from getting our job done every day for every person, because it's the right thing to do. And we'll get even more done, especially when you help us do it.